What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Gerd Muller, the 93 rated, and we have got a team of Bayern Munich. I believe they already won their first match, so he does get a regular playstyle upgrade. He has got the finesse playstyle plus at the moment, so I think in terms of a normal playstyle, maybe, I don't even know which one you'd want to go for. I think Trivella's not a terrible one, Powerhead is pretty good. Any of the passing, I suppose, but I think if I was going for one, I'd be like looking at sort of a pace sort of one more than anything, because we've got the finesse. That is the number one kind of priority when it comes to a striker, as that is absolutely broken. You'll see no doubt in the gameplay that that is just the biggest move. Since using Son, Salah, all of them, Zola as well with the finesse plus, it just is absolutely broken. We have got 4-4 on him, 5'9" high medium. I felt like last year he kind of just, he fizzled out a little bit. He was a new card, a new icon with obviously the 3 different versions, and it was decent, but I just felt like he wasn't quite at the top of the top. He didn't really compete heavily with the R9s of the world, the Etos, and the Pushgases, so he dropped off relatively quickly in terms of what I expected from him. This sort of card, though, most definitely looks cracked. 99 on that finishing already. It is a shame because we kind of need a little bit more pace from him, so the argue would be to go with something like a Catalyst, an Engine. I just don't think the Hunter's really worth it. You'd only get a +2 purely on the fact that you've already got 96 on the shot power, 98 positioning. You literally only end up with a +8 on penalties, which I'm really not too fussed about. So I'd probably say Engine's going to be the better shout. Does turn him mostly explosive, but 92 pace, 81 passing, 90 dribbling is going to be a very big move for him. Like we said with the playstyle plus, he's got finesse plus. He's bound to be a decent card. He's 1.6 mil, already got one of the upgrades done. Only 2 more matches needed for Bayern, and I feel like that is almost a guarantee. He will be a 94. I could probably put some money on that. So let's jump into him, see what he's all about, and we'll come back for the overall. So going into the overall for Gerd Muller then, like we said, 1.6 mil, he hasn't moved really. In terms of his graph, have we actually got anything for him? So he was what? When was this? 25th. What are we on now? 25th. So that was yesterday morning. So Saturday is 1.6, 1.5 crossplay this is. 165, 166. So he's chilling. He's absolutely chilling. He's come down a little bit towards the night time by the looks of it, which again, it kind of did in the day. So I don't know if there was any packs in between this point, because that seems to be where it took a massive hit. And in terms of the upgrade, getting the first game hasn't really affected the price massively, as you can see here. So I don't feel like it will come down to that until we get to that third game. Then we could see maybe an increase or decrease, knowing that the upgrade is not possible or is possible. In terms of the chem style, like we said at the start, engine is going to be the one. 92 pace, 81 passing, 90 dribbling. I think that's more than enough. When it comes to the hunter, it is good, and most definitely it's a nice one to get that pace up, but just this bit here is just not enough of an upgrade. Wasting so much on just getting +2, like +1 positioning, +3 shot power, you're not going to notice the difference. Same with a Vollers, to be honest, +3. And realistically, penalties, he's already got good enough. So we may as well go with something else. The basic 90 pace, 95 shooting, does get a bit more dribbling, passing. I'd clearly go with that engine. Get a bit more on the agility balance, get a bit of dribbling. Obviously gets a little bit less pace, but 92 is still more than enough. And then a bit more passing as well. Like we suggested, does go up to what, a 93.8. So he is absolutely clear in that sort of striker role. He is going to be one of the more top end players at the moment. I can't imagine he will drop down at some point, because naturally there is going to be cards with better stats, with better skills. A 4-4 at the moment. You're going to have strikers with a 5-4, the 4-5, and naturally they're going to have that incredible shooting, good amount of pace, dribbling's on fire, and he will be put down a little bit more. Whether he gets to 94, that will be the big check, and definitely we will be looking at the card again, as we obviously have him in loan at the 94 as well. So we will kind of come back and see if he is worth it, as with these cards, like the Road to the Knockouts, they are buyable. Yeah, they are tradable as such. So they're not in SBCs. They don't just get an upgrade and then you can't go and buy that card. But you may be looking at a little bit more of a price tag for the 94. And that is the question, whether he does absolutely get it or not. But he is absolutely crazy. I said the finesse shot plus would be beautiful. Literally, you go for that outside the box and it is just a streamline for the goal if you can get them angles right. But that's going to be it. He's a 10 out of 10. Absolutely love him. He probably scored the quickest goal in a review for a while, and he definitely did well on it. But above that, make sure you like and subscribe.